Hello, hey there. This is Benjamin, an inspirational speaker and also a teacher. In this video today, I welcome you in the next few minutes. I'm going to be talking about how do you know that you're in a very draining relationship. A few days, I did a video on my Facebook page talking about people who drain you. And I asked my audience, who drains you? And most people are commenting there. And people said your mother, their mothers could be draining them. Their fathers, their brothers, their sisters, their friends, their family members, and even more specifically, their spouses, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a partner. These people can drain you. But in this video today, I'm going to show you now, how do you know that these people I've just mentioned are draining you? And even before I talk about how to know that somebody is draining you in your life when you're in a relationship, I want to simply say this. The meaning of draining is taking away your energy. You see, when you're very energetic, you want to do something. You want to pursue something. And then you wake up or you start up something. You have all this energy in your life, in your plans, in your dreams. And then you meet somebody in your life who comes and begins taking away all this energy. So how do you know that this man or this woman in your life is taking away the energy that you're trying to build together with him or her? Now, when you look at the list that I put there on this video, and I hope you're going to share this video and tag your friends also in the comment section. Number one, the one way to know that somebody is draining you is this. Listen to this carefully. You are constantly criticized by that person. Criticism. I was checking out the meaning of the word criticism on the dictionary online. Criticism is trying to find mistakes, trying to find faults. Nobody's perfect in this world, including me and you who is watching this video. Your spouse, your partner, your mother, your father, your brother or sister, or even your friend can never be perfect. We all have weaknesses, and that's the nature of human beings. But when you find somebody in your life who is constantly finding mistakes, you do 5 good things, but out of 5 good things, they focus on 1 bad thing. Let me give you a very simple example. You can be an amazing man, amazing father, amazing brother, amazing son. You are in a WhatsApp group, a family group that these days you have created just to keep the connection and also the communication to go on between us or amongst us as family members. You post one thing, just one video or one post by mistake or intentionally that rubs shoulders of other people who are in that group. And then they forget about all the good things you have been doing as a man or as a woman. They begin condemning you. They begin attacking you. They begin seeing you as the worst man or woman in that family. And then they begin criticizing you. People focus on bad things that you're doing. They forget about the good things you've been doing, the good things you've been saying. You see here on social media, some of us like me who do these videos, when bad things happen to us as human beings, when we make bad mistakes or we make very wrong choices, the audience, the followers, the people, the so-called friends who have been on our side begin to see all the negative things about us and they attack you. The same way when you're in a relationship, when a man constantly criticizes you, the way you dress, the way you cook, the way you talk, the people you chat with, the Facebook posts you post, the Instagram photos and videos that you post. If you are on TikTok like I am on TikTok, and this person does not want you to be there for their own reasons, for their own selfish interests, simply because for them, whatever you're doing is not right. And you know, when people criticize you, there are 2 reasons. One, they have never done what you're doing. And number 2, they want you to do things that make them happy. And when you're doing things that make others happy, you become the saddest person. If your job is to make your partner to be a happy man, to be a happy woman, to be a happy husband, to be a happy wife, there's no way you're going to be happy. When are they going to make you happy? If you wake up in the morning, the way you dress, the way you cook, what you post, what you do on social media, what you do at work, how many family members do you talk with, which friends do you interact with. When they are controlling you and criticizing all these people and all these things, when are you going to be happy? This is the energy that I'm talking about, that this man has been taking away from you. If you're going through this as a man or as a woman, the person in your life has been taking away this energy. He's draining you. She's draining you. And I want you to share this video as I go on. Now look at the second point to see how you're drained in this relationship. You do almost everything alone to run the relationship. People have always talked about relationship is all about two people. That is a fact. It's a son and a father. It's a mother and a daughter. It's a business partner and another business partner. It's a roommate and another roommate. It's a man and a woman. It's a woman and a man. It's a husband and a wife. It's a boyfriend and a girlfriend. This can only create this energy that I'm talking about. But when you're the only one, look at my finger. If you're the only man or the only woman who is doing everything, you're making decisions, you're the ones who starts conversations, you plan things, you are the ones who is deciding so many things, everything is rotating around you. You are the one who is saying what we should do, what you should do as man and woman. People get tired when you are constantly the one and the only one. Listen to this video. Share it right now. You're the only one who makes the relationship to work. Business ideas, things to help you two to have a financial stability that most couples fight to have. When you're the one who comes with these ideas, you're the only one doing it. The other person sits pretty easy, wants you to do every single thing from A to Z. And when you look back, since the last time you met this person, it could be 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Even 30 years, our parents are one of them. You sit there, this man or this woman is just there, but you are the one who is running this relationship. You're doing everything on your own. And they don't see it. Even when it comes to basic things in the house, helping each other, that most couples talk about, helping it, because these days people are working, both people are working, both partners go to work. Unless you're a housewife or you are a house husband, then probably your job is just to work and stay at home, take care of everything that's going on at home. But if two people are together and then both of you are working and you're doing every single thing from work and what is supposed to be done in the house, then somebody is taking away the energy from your life. You're being drained. Now, look at the third way to find out how you're being drained. You have so many reminders of bad past with that person. All of us, including you who is watching this video, who's going to watch this video, we have had our past share of relationships. You could have been married before, now you are happily divorced. You could be dating, but maybe you are breaking up or you have broken up with someone. In short, you have had some relationships in the past. So these relationships that you had in the past, they had issues. There are reasons why you broke up. You didn't just walk away or get left by that man or that woman. There were reasons. And those reasons could be very bad. Some of them are very painful. Some of them you don't even want to talk about. You don't want to post about them. Every time you see something, have you ever sat down and when you hear some song, it reminds you of everything about that situation? Have you ever smelled perfume? Met somebody in a party, gave someone a hug, and that smell from their armpits reminded you so many things? Have you ever seen a dress of a woman walking on the streets, and when you saw that dress, reminded you so many things about the past? Have you ever met somebody giving you a present or a gift, or you go to someone's house and then when you enter, you see certain things? You see a TV, you see a sofa, the color, and then instantly reminds you about the past? We live in a world where we are constantly reminded of bad things. And when you're with a man or a woman who is draining you, taking away your energy, every little thing they do that reminds you about certain things, they are taking away your energy. When you find that they are talking with another woman or other women, when you find that they are still in touch with their exes, when you find out that this person is still doing the same things that reminds you of your past relationship, it takes away all your energy. It's zero work. If your past relationship was abusive, a man who could not understand and respect you, treat you as a human being, always lying to you, cheating on you, and even physically and emotionally abusing you. And then here you are, you meet another person, you're trying to build something with him, but whatever they are doing is reminding you of the same ex that you had. If you're in that life with that person that I'm talking about, that reminds you of so many things that you went through, that man, that woman is taking away the energy that you need in your life. Now I'm winding up with the last two ways to find out or to see how somebody is draining you in a relationship. You are isolated from many people and many things by that person. Isolation, I normally say isolation is like a prison. Some people have very bad notion about marriage and relationship. It's like a prison. You are tied. You can't do anything. You can't enjoy your life like single people. And the challenge here is, when you are isolated from the people and the things that you want to do, there is no way you're going to get energy. When a man begins to take you away from your friends, takes you away from your family members, warns you on the people who should comment or text you or like or do anything on your social media platform. When somebody tells you that these are the people that you need to interact with, when somebody tells you that when you visit your family members, this is the duration that you should be together with them, they are taking away your energy. They are taking away your freedom. The people who are struggling in this world, other than the people who are sick, fighting for their lives every day and night, are people in the prison. I am pretty sure there is none who is locked in the prison who watches my videos. Did you know that? If you have a family member or a friend or somebody that you know who is locked in the prison right now, cannot be on a live video, cannot watch a YouTube video to see someone speak about these things. Why? Because their freedom is taken away. And that's the worst thing in this world. Somebody will take away your freedom to be who you are, to do what you want to do, to pursue your career, to be a man that you wanted to be a father or to be a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend that you wanted to be. When you meet somebody in your life who tries to change your life, to make you to go to their path, to follow their dreams, so that you are able to be in their area of life, then that is the man and the woman I'm talking about. They are taking away your energy. There are millions of people who are not living their dreams. There are people who are just working to pay the bills. And I have been one of them, just working. And when you wake up in the morning, you work for 5 years or even for 1 year, and then you ask yourself a question. What is my life? Does it mean I will wake up in the morning, go to work, come back in the evening, take a shower, eat and go to sleep? Is this my life? Was I supposed to live like this? Am I happy with my job? Am I satisfied? The salary, the environment, the country, the people that I work with. Am I really happy? Or I'm just doing this to take care of my children and my mother or my father, my brothers and sisters. Is this what I was supposed to do in my life? And when you begin asking yourself those questions, then you meet somebody in your life who has come and taken away all your dreams, taken away all your plans. You wanted to start a business. You wanted to do things to do with entertainment on social media. You wanted to create content like I do. But this man or this woman is not able to give you this room to support you, to be there for you, to encourage you, to motivate you to get there as a woman, then that person is taking away all the energy. How will you get to where you want to get to when the person in your life does not support you? When your husband is not willing to support you, how will you progress? If your wife cannot support you, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, how are you going to make steps? Do you think social media will help you? The friends you have on your Facebook or Instagram, are they going to listen to your story and say, hey, you are going through a lot. We want to support you. We want to support your career and your business. And yet the man in your life is constantly pulling you down and does not want to support you. How will you progress? That man in your life is the man I'm talking about. If you can sit down after listening to me and say, hey, Benjamin, I think you are talking about my husband. You have been talking about my boyfriend. You have reminded me of my ex. This man made me to stop doing so many things. The plans I had for myself, for my life, for my future, he took away from me and made me to do things for him. The same way, if you're a man and you're watching this video today, there are women you will meet in your life. You want to pursue your dreams, your careers, and stuff that you want to do as a human being, as a man. This was your dream. This is your passion. But this same woman constantly pulls you down. She's not there to motivate you, to inspire you, to remind you to go back to your course, go back to your passion, go back to your dream. Do not give up. Even when other people are giving up on you, your family members will give up on you. Your former schoolmates will give up on you. Your friends will give up on you. Even your workmates that you work together with you, they will give up on you. Because everyone is pursuing their own dreams. But even them, I'm also talking about them. They are struggling. They have partners who are not supporting them. So you too, together with your partner who is not supporting you, and now you have these friends and family members who are not supporting you, it becomes difficult and harder. You can't progress. You can't get where you wanted to get to. Now, the last but not least on how to know that somebody is draining you, you always have to explain everything to that person. You have to explain everything to that person. Do you know how it's draining to explain to a child to do certain things? I work as a teacher. I teach young kids and even adults. And I have a privilege to explain certain things to young kids as young as 4 years old, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. 7 years are the worst and the most difficult boys to explain to them certain things. They are so energetic, they are very innocent, and they have this spirit of a man in them to fight, to compete, to be the best, to be number one. That's what men do. They want to compete with everyone and anyone. And now the challenge here is, you are a woman who is watching this video. You are with a man. This man is still acting and behaving and saying words the same way as a 7-year-old boy. Can you imagine explaining so many things, very small things and bigger things, to a man who is as old as 25, 35, 45, and 55? Do you know how it's very draining? Do you know how it's very tiring to remind this man, do not do that. This makes me sad. Behave like this. Don't do that. And then you have to repeat doing it. Just imagine for a second, if you have a brother, a family member, a cousin, or a son who is over the age of 18, that we assume that this man or this person knows what is right and what is wrong. And then you are explaining to them. On Monday, you explain to them what you're doing is wrong. Your alcoholism is ruining our relationship. The way you're flirting with these people, the way you talk to me, and the way you talk to even the children that we have is affecting me and them. The way you talk to my mother, the way you talk to my own brothers and sisters is ruining our relationship. But this person, you have to continuously repeat, explaining to them what to do and what they should not do. What you're doing, you're babysitting an adult. Somebody who can be lazy, needs to work hard to show you that he also is trying to do his best to get something, not only for himself, but to help you in whatever that you're doing together so that you can build this relationship together. But that person, you have to explain to him every day what they need to do. That's the person I'm talking about, and that's the person who is draining you. Now, there are other ways to see and understand who is draining you. How is your father draining you? How has been your mother draining you? How is your sister or your cousin has been draining you? How is your boyfriend draining you? Your husband or your wife or your girlfriend? All these people are in our lives. And that's what makes relationships. But as you grow in your life, I hope from this video, you have to begin thinking critically, who is draining me and how are they doing it? This man in my life, what is he doing in my life? And how much is he draining me, as what Benjamin was talking about? This woman in my life, what is she really doing in my life? How much is she draining me? This brother, this sister, this parent, how are these people draining you? I want you to think about this. And then let me know in the comment section. You can put in there other ways people drain you. And then let's keep on inspiring each other. In this world, people say you create your own happiness. I'm one believer of those people who say you have to create your happiness. You don't sit and wait for your girlfriend, your husband, your wife to help you create this happiness. But it's also very true, not all of us can get that. It takes a long process for you to sit alone. When COVID started last year until now, 2020, when COVID started, people began to realize how it's difficult to live alone. And even people began to realize how it's even more difficult to live with the people together that you're supposed to be together with. For the first time, people started struggling to be happy alone. But for those people who have tried, they have done their best. As a man or as a woman, you have understood that in this world, if you're going to sit down and wait for your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your spouse, your child to make you happy, it's going to take a long time. You have to find ways to create this happiness and let the other person who is coming to your life to add up in what you already have. If you're looking for a husband, you're waiting for a boyfriend from nowhere to come to your life and make you happy, it's not going to happen. Create this happiness that I'm talking about. Don't wait for other people. When you are so happy with your life, you're contented as a man or as a woman, and your life is perfectly okay. When you meet somebody that I've been talking about, when you meet another man or a woman who comes to your life, and then they begin taking away this energy, it's very easy to notice. It's very easy to know that since I met this woman, my energy levels are going down. Since I started talking to this man, my energy levels are going down. But if you're one person whose energy levels are already down there, your happiness, you're waiting for people to make you happy. When you meet other people who are willing to take away all your energy, you will not notice it. You will think it's love. You will think that marriage, when you have a wedding, things are going to be okay. If you add another child, finally everything is going to be fine. When you are going to meet another handsome man, things are going to change. Or when you're going to divorce this woman, things are going to be better with another woman. But things don't work like that. So thank you so much for watching this video. All of you share this video. Thank you so much. I hope you like and follow this page. And please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to watch and also to follow these similar videos. Until the next video, this has been Benjamin. I wish you all the best. Whatever you're doing, do not let any person to continuously and constantly continue draining you. Let other things drain you. If it's job, let your job drain you. If it's your health condition that you cannot fight, this is beyond you. Let your health condition drain you. But do not allow a fellow human being to come to your life and then start taking away this energy that you need to live a normal and a happy life. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Goodbye. That was good.